Hi guys, welcome back. Our house is over 100 years old and it's always something around here. This week, tree roots invaded the sewer line into our house, and to fix it, they had to tear out a section of our driveway. And after all that was taken care of, I came down with some kind of stomach bug. I had been dizzy and nauseous for a couple of days. And in fact, until yesterday, I wasn't even sure that I was going to be able to make a video. I mean, thankfully I made it. I'm here. But I am going to keep it casual and simple this week. I hope y'all understand. Yesterday, Doug and I had a conversation about how worrying it is when you have work to do and you're not feeling well. And he reminded me of what it was like at NASA for the last couple years that I was there. When I tried to call in sick, my boss would always insinuate that I was faking and try to shame me into coming in. And if I didn't go in, I felt like I was doing something wrong. There are a couple times when I was too sick to call in myself, so Doug called in for me. And on those days, my boss would accuse me of being AWOL because I didn't call myself. I'm sure a lot of you have been in similar spots. Maybe not exactly the same, at least I hope not. But I'm sure you know what it's like when your body needs rest and you feel like you just can't take the time. We've all felt the pressure of having to choose between our health and our responsibilities. Sometimes we have financial concerns on top of that if we don't have enough paid sick leave or vacation time to cover it. And even if we do have the time, we still have to worry about taking too much time off because we can lose our job for that. In workplaces like mine, coming to work sick was a badge of honor. We had the posters on the bulletin board that told us to stay home when we were sick, but my boss ignored that and expected us to be there no matter what. In our department, you just pushed through it because that meant you were strong and dedicated. That kind of dedication seems insane to me now, but at the time, it just seemed normal. I'd forgotten how bad it was until Doug reminded me. He saw how sick I was and how hard I pushed to try to meet those expectations. And he still hasn't forgiven NASA for it. I don't think he ever will. At the end of all my videos, one of the things I say to you guys is take care. And I mean that. Literally take care of yourselves because they won't. And I'm not trying to be a downer here, but if we don't take care of ourselves, we could literally die from all the health complications that come from chronic stress and overwork. I let my boss and NASA take me to the brink, and I don't want any of you to make the same mistake. No matter what they say, taking care of ourselves is not a sign of laziness or weakness. It's not a lack of dedication. It's a demonstration of self-awareness, self-compassion, and sanity. There's probably nothing we can do to make them ease up on their unrealistic expectations. And unfortunately, we can't keep them from piling on the consequences. And that leaves us with a choice. Us or them. Our health has to be our number one priority. It has to. There's no way we can win this fight without it. When I figured out that NASA was never going to reasonably accommodate me, I said screw their expectations. And I made staying alive and being healthy my number one job. There were times when my boss accused me, threatened me, belittled me for putting myself first. But at a certain point, I had to leave her crazy expectations with her and do what I had to live. Our bodies are a remarkable gift. We only get one, and once it's shot, game over. So this week, as I was feeling the stress to get a video out, I had to remind myself of that stuff. And I thought it might be good to remind you guys too that we're human and we're allowed to be. So if you're feeling stressed out, overwhelmed, or sick today, or the next time you are, I hope you'll take care of yourselves. Take some time to set aside the stress and worry and let your body know that you're looking out for it. Whether it's catching a nap, taking a walk, having a cup of tea, just taking a minute to breathe. Every little thing we do for ourselves is a reminder that we're worth taking care of, and we deserve better than they're giving us. That's what I got to say this week, guys. I'll see you in the next one, hopefully feeling a little better. Until then, you guys take care and hang in.